Number 5. Almeria, Spain. Located in southeast Spain, on the sparkling shores of the Mediterranean Sea, the city of Almeria is steeped in history but still has a modern feel. With no shortage of beaches, things to do, world-class restaurants, bars, and shops, Almeria is a destination that is begging to be explored. Often overlooked by retirees and expats, the weather in this part of the country is one of the warmest, as it receives more than 320 days of sunshine per year, so it's an ideal spot for sunseekers. However, be aware, peak summers can get very hot in Almeria, as temperatures can reach up to 30 to 38 degrees Celsius in the month of July. But anyhow, the cost of living in this part of Spain is very low. Even in its main city, a single person can easily reside under a monthly budget of just $1,000. Though, if one factors in all the entertainment options and recreational activities, be prepared to spend over $1,500 a month. On the downside, language might be an issue in this part of Spain, as English is not that prevalent, so basic knowledge of Spanish is a must for those opting to settle in Almeria. Number 4. Bari, Italy. Bari is the second largest city on the country's southern peninsula, as well as the most developed urban metro city on the Adriatic coast. It is the largest port at Italy's heel, with its access to numerous shipping routes, making it the foremost economic center in southern Italy after Naples. The airport in Bari is also quite robust, charting international flights both to European and non-European nations. The city is also quite cheap to live in, considering all that it has to offer, from historic architectural gems, lively city streets, a seaside promenade, and a nice urban beach to countless exploration activities around the old town. Bari has it all. The average cost of living, including rent and all amenities for a single person, comes out at around $1,300. The sum can be even lower if one chooses to reside outside the city center. Number 3. Šibenik, Croatia. With a diverse topography that combines elements of coastal, hilly, and mountainous landscapes, the city features lots of beautiful architecture, historic landmarks, azure blue waters, a majestic green mainland, and delicious cuisine. Its location is perfect for exploring the rest of the Adriatic coast and even all the nearby islands with its frequent ferry links. Also, it's much cheaper to live in Šibenik than any other Croatian city. As a matter of fact, cost of living in Šibenik is almost 60% lower than the national average. The disparity between the cost of groceries, utilities, and restaurants is also much smaller, with monthly costs for a single individual being around $800. When it comes to size, the city isn't huge, but there's still plenty to see and do, especially when you factor in all the beaches nearby. Number 2. Durrës, Albania. Located on a flat plain off the eastern Adriatic coastline of Albania, Durrës is a major city port that is very popular among tourists and nomads alike for recreational activities, sunbathing, and water sports. At a small distance of 24 kilometers from the capital, it is easily accessible to the rest of the European world and is quite famous for its vacation spots. In the last 5 years or so, it has developed a lot in terms of infrastructure, with a wide range of seafront accommodation options, restaurants, and transportation networks, making it a convenient and comfortable place for anyone looking to stay long-term. The cost of living here is also quite affordable compared to other similar-scale cities in the Mediterranean coast, with monthly expenses for a single individual being around $1,000. Number 1. Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Probably one of the most underrated capital city in Europe. Sarajevo is a fairly developed and thriving mid-sized city to establish a cheap base. In addition to its modern sidings, the city offers a rich culture and history with stunningly beautiful landscapes in the form of mountains and emerald rivers. There is not a high number of people opting to move here, but most expats relocating here try to get employment in one of its international organizations, while remote workers earning from elsewhere thrive here. Overall, a monthly budget of under $800 is more than enough to provide a good standard of life here.